Real talk, the metaphor messiah, man. I got this one. Let's go. You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, up high here like the 70s. A different kind of mind, they say we only speak in melodies. Legend in the game, I think I found a solution. Got a crazy kind of flow, I need a verbal institution. Monster on the mic, I feel like hip-hop then adopted me. You pussy niggas shook, you let them turn this to a mockery. I give a fuck about their recognition. I'm trying to spit the fucking truth, somebody get the message. These politics, they overstate the obvious. They shooting like Stoyakovich, it's war on every continent. Deeper than you know, I'm what you hate if you the government. Young black with heart, I put a hex on the establishment. Niggas playing patty cake and I was trying to regulate. A lot of them are emulate, but none of them are demonstrate. Hip-hop will never need a eulogy. They give us 10%, they trying to take away gratuity. Work for what you want, I learned that from fucking Aubrey. And she ain't never lied, I told her this was nothing new to me. This must be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government been scheming. Here we go, I roll up, they say the city lights is feeling me. My girl, she super real, she think that ain't nobody cool as me. Flying in Pacifics, I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and blaze away like I'm Akeem Olajuwon. But I guess that's what I need in life, cause I don't get no sleep at night. So I'ma just keep grinding till my people see the morning light. This may be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government been scheming. Here we go, I roll up, they say the city lights is feeling me. My girl, she super real, she think that ain't nobody cool as me. Fly it in Pacifics, I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and blaze away like I'm Akeem Olajuwon. But I guess that's what I need in life, cause I don't get no sleep at night. So I'ma just keep grinding till my people see the morning light. Feel like I'm Alexander's prodigy. Fuck your death threats, them niggas always talking honorary. The Pentagon the same, they trying to mold us in the pottery. But even if I die, my lyrics still a living history. You mean they treat us like we pawns and we listen cause we scared they ain't gon' beef with Genghis Khan? I'm higher than a dinosaur, she Oreo like Baltimore. I taught them what I know, that make me feel like I was Gryffindor. Get your gang right, she hot, I call her sunlight. With lips like she's Brad's wife, I ask her cost a crash site. But that's the way it is, I guess
We're not doing the ending. How you doing, mother truckers? What's going on? Yo, man, you myth, your legend, DEADONDAVE is here, back in the saddle. We're here rocking. I've got some stories. I'm an older man. What's up there, Fig? I think this is the first time you're playing Fall Guys since like last year. Oh yeah, it's been a hot minute, and don't get it twisted. It's happening. It's happening. But I did want to start with some exciting news. I think exciting news. I'm excited. I was excited today as I was terrified. So I couldn't drive. I got hurt in the military, as most of you guys know. If you've been around for more than a few minutes, you know that I got hurt in the military, and I couldn't drive. There's a whole backstory as to why I never got my license. It started when I was 15, about to turn 16. They changed the law in Vegas to 18. So I couldn't give it. They didn't even give me my fucking permit at 16. It was so dumb. So waited till 18. Was joining the military. My recruiter said, "Don't worry about it." What's up, Flair? My recruiter said, "Don't worry about it. You're gonna get it when you get to your duty station." So I said, "Fuck it, great. Less things I gotta do. I like when Dave doesn't have to do shit." So fast forward, I go to the military. When I get to basic and everything, they say, don't worry about getting your license when you get back to hometown recruiting, because you can get the CONUS license. You can get the USERA license, and you don't need a stateside driver's license to do that, which was true when they told it to me. 6 months before I got to Germany, they changed the law to where you had to have a stateside license, which makes sense, to get your USERA license. So I never got my USERA license. I drove when I was 16, or right before I turned 16, when I was preparing, when the law in Vegas was still that I could drive, at 16. Then after the law change stopped, when I was in Iraq at 19 years old, the first time I drove because I knew how to drive a stick because of my time from when I was learning how to drive at 15. So I had a stick shift, and there was this little mini SUV that I was driving in Iraq, and I destroyed that fucking car. I almost drove it off a cliff. This is a true story. I almost drove that car off a cliff because the the transmission was all jacked up, and I could not, for the life of me, get it out of reverse, and it kept reversing, and it was going off this fucking cliff. And on the last go, before like the tires were on the edge, I hit it, bam, gone. I was like, what's up there, basket all ass? Can't play Fall Guys without the ganj. My dumb ass was a minute behind. Yeah, you were. Well, no, I knew I was close to the cliff. I was out of the car. I was not going to die for that truck. I mean, I got any closer, I was just going to push it over, if I'm being completely honest. I was by myself. I was a fucking E3. E3s are stupid. Shit. You can only take so much rank when you're that low a rank. It doesn't matter. Shit. Iraq was wild, the first one, man. Woo. Anyways. So then I get hurt, and neurologically I couldn't get my license. I was falling over. I still have some sensation problems, but it's a lot better. And I was able to pass and get my license. So we go through everything. I do my driving test. And over here in Connecticut, you know, I don't know if it was because I was older. I have no idea why it was so easy, but it was incredibly easy for me to get my license. Now, I still had to get in the car with driving instructors, and, you know, they had to give me the blessing, you know, two different ones. One was a dickhead. The other one, he only charged me, you know, he was the one giving me all the lessons. He could have said, now you need another hour, another $75. Now you need another hour. You need another hour. And he could have done that to me for like 10 hours, and I would have paid it because I know how much it is in Germany to get your license. You know, my kid's about to start getting her license next year, or I think this year. That's going to get expensive. It's crazy because you do it for like months because they actually teach you to drive there. They don't here. The guy made sure I could drive, gave me some great pointers, sent me some videos. Actually, he did teach me a lot of stuff. But I still had never been on the road, you know, and for any significant length of time. I did the highway for 3 minutes because he was very comfortable with me. And he said that I was doing such a good job. He took me on the highway just so I could experience it. And I'm really glad he did. So, I found out I have anxiety like a motherfucker. Every time I think I beat my anxiety, I get a punch to the face that gives, there's always something there to remind me. Yeah. So today, last night we did a casino here in Connecticut, Foxwoods. We'd never done that one before. I stayed the night. And then Blossom staying the night again at Mohegan tonight, hanging out there because we had a free room. So I got to work tomorrow. So I came back and I took the car because I could drive now. So I'm like, okay, I can do this. My first real driving experience is going to be about an hour drive by myself on the highway. No problem. I'm a soldier. I can get through it. Luckily, I'm in an amazing car. I got a RAV4. Thing's awesome. Very safe. Really, really good. New car. Great car. Love it. And cruising this bitch. You know, it was great. I was cruising this motherfucker. It was so much fun, but it was also terrifying. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I was Johnny Be Cool out there. I mean, I ended up being Johnny Be Cool, but let me tell you something. My hands didn't leave 10 and 2. I was sweating like a whore in church. Oh, forgive me, Father. Oh, my God. Whew. And I did not even turn on the music, man. I was like, GPS, I don't know if I turn on the music, if the GPS will go away. I'm just keeping the GPS on. I'm not getting lost. So I was worried about getting lost. I was worried about dying. There was a lot that I was worried about. I was incredibly stressed out. But instincts took over, and it really wasn't a big deal. Honestly, it was. It really went well. I actually had fun. It was that good type of nervous. It was that good type of stress. Well, look, I'm 41 years old. So I was definitely worried. By the way, yesterday was my birthday, coming back from the birthday celebration. And no, actually, check this out, Fake. So I get back, and I did have a couple of, like, kind of scary moments. kind of scary moments where like I just, inexperience. And then there was some traffic. I actually did get in some bumper to bumper traffic and had to move, people merging. I had to merge, really understanding construction sites and getting over at the right amount of time. It's so easy to be a passenger, and you're sitting there as a passenger. And I'm sure everybody who's ever a passenger, if you're not just paying attention to your own shit, if you're paying attention to the road, you're probably in your head saying shit like, why don't you get over earlier than that? You can get over a lot earlier, especially if you don't drive. I'm sure you're saying all kinds of crazy ass shit, because I did in my head constantly, because I'm crazy and I don't know any better. So why have empathy? So let me tell you, I understand now. I get it now. I understand the type of focus you have to drive. Like I can be a kind of frivolous person sometimes with my focus at this point of my life, just because I'm not that locked in soldier I used to be. I'm a fucking stoner, It's like But I don't smoke and drive. That's my big rule. I'm never gonna fucking do it. Not gonna fuck around with it. It's just never going to happen. I'm terrified of dying in a fucking car crash. I've always been worried about it. Like, you guys have probably heard me talk about it on air before. I am terrified of dying in a car crash. So I am not going out like that. Let me tell you. So I'm going to be like the most perfect safe driver y'all have ever fucking seen. And it's really, so I really ended up having a lot of fun, because you just pay attention to different stuff. You use different parts of your brains. I think it's really good for reaction time, all this good stuff. Just positivity. After an hour, I was absolutely ready to be fucking done, though. Let me tell you, I was like, I'm ready for this shit to be done. Oof. So I get back here. I go to the shop. I go to the pawn shop, and because Jimmy, my boss, he's more like a father figure to me at this point. If I'm being honest, the dude really does get excited for my successes and all this type of stuff. So he actually was standing at the back of the shop and sees me pull up, and he did a double take when I stepped out. He was like, "Ah, shit, Junior, look at you!" And I'm like, "That's right, Junior." We all call each other Junior condescendingly because it's so much fun. And so, I bullshit there for like an hour, and then I wanted to go do a whole bunch of chores, errands. I wanted to get. I always want to get stuff done. I'm the guy. I like going to the store. I like running for this. I like doing little projects. But when you can't go and get something quick, when you know anything you want to do is going to take an extra hour or two because you have to walk, Uber, or take a bus, it becomes very, very easy, and maybe not understandably so, but I think people can probably lean toward the understanding and say, fuck it. It's a very easy situation to just say, fuck it, and not do it. And I do that with certain things. With the car now, that's a totally different monster, man. Oh, God, do I love that fucking ability to jump in the car and go get stuff. I like it, and I'm just excited. Don't be too scared to drive. Fake. Do not give into fear, okay? I'm telling you. You need to drive. I feel complete. You're not a real adult until you drive. I can't believe I'm saying that, because I didn't believe it. But you have to drive. If there's not something wrong with you, if something wrong with you, something wrong with you. Okay. But there ain't nothing wrong with you, bitch. Get a license. I'm telling you, it's worth it. It's amazing. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. That's right. So stop being a bitch. Don't go to the dark side. Jesus. Balance is the Jedi's watchword. You already have a tragic backstory. You might as well go ahead and just be a Padawan, motherfucker. You're going to be fine. And your first task, my young Padawan, is get your fucking license. You will get your license. You will get your license. When's the last time you drove a car? Fake or me? Fake probably never has. Being able to just go to places when I want to does sound fake. It's life-changing. It's life-changing. And I'm not using that word loosely. Last time I drove a car, I drove when I took my driving test on the first. On the first, I took my driving test. So I drove for like an hour. Before then, I drove for 2 hours. And before then, when I was 19. So it had been a while. Marco, do you have your license? If you have your license, you don't need to drive. I'm just saying. Let me rework, rephrase, and rewind. Get your license. That's when you're an adult. When you get your license. Get your license. That's when you become a real adult. Get your driver's license. Have the ability to drive. Because when you actually do, like Mark letting you drive his car, that's wonderful. And hopefully you give him a little bit of meh, meh when you're in the passenger seat. But you got to polish the stick shift every so often, fake. But when you get a car to yourself, because this is the first time that I had driven alone. And I drove alone a little bit in Iraq, but very, very little. Driving alone and having the control of a fucking vehicle, that goes incredibly fast, cover a lot of ground. And then when I got back, all I did was just go run a whole bunch of errands. I went to the grocery store. I did all kinds of just mundane shit. I feel so fucking fulfilled. I love it. It's just great. It's just awesome. Hopefully he lets me ride something else, right? Yeah. Giggity, giggity, goo. Oh. Hopefully you'll be able to just go in there and go, a wicka, wicka, wild, wild west. Jim West. Desperado. Well, congrats on joining the rest of us assholes. Yeah, and that's another thing, too. It's like, I don't know if I could have gotten it early. I really don't, because it's only since I've dropped all this weight that I've been able to see how much my body has recovered. I had 12 years of that spinal cord stimulator working on my fucking problems, So I'm sure it did something, although I haven't had my spinal cord stimulator work in over 2 years now, and I'm definitely feeling the effects. But the weight loss has been transcendent. It really has helped an incredible amount. And I do want to lose the rest of the weight now. I want to lose about 30, 40 more pounds. And I'm about to get on that now. I think once I do that, it's going to be even better. I felt very comfortable. I can get in a car and drive. Parking's not a problem. Nothing's a problem. Everyone's an asshole. Everyone's an asshole. I'll say that. People are assholes on the road. Why are people such dickheads on the road? Why do people drive like assholes? Like, I don't get it. There's a lot of anger, too. I know I'm a new driver, and I probably should put a sticker on the car that says new driver or something, because people are impatient. Like, y'all need to calm the fuck down a little bit. Like, I'm doing my best. I was getting over. Calm the fuck down. No one needs to get angry. Everything's going to be all right. We're all going to the same place. Hell. Here we go. Just don't like doing new things. I know I should get... Oh, God, fake. You watched me for way too long. You've been a Dead on Dave person for way too long, because that's a me statement. I just don't like doing new things. That's a me statement. That's why it takes me forever to watch shit. I'm very proud of myself. I didn't wait that long. I didn't wait at all on Fallout. I didn't wait that long on X-Men 97. I didn't wait long on a lot of movies. I'm feeling very good about that. Taking the world by the gonads. Ugh. So no, it's I'm really it's such a fun time today, just driving around like a person. Like, I might even drive the car to work. It's a block away, just because I can. Oh, poor Blossom will probably come pick it up. But I like having the car. No, I'll probably leave it here. All right. You guys want to fall guy with me a little bit? You want to fall with Dave? You want to do a little Dave, guys? Fall Dave. It's a new ladder. I haven't played in a very long time. I have no idea what is up with this game. But if you want to play with me, all you got to do is be Mush Puff to the... That's right. Mush Puff membership or a Twitch sub. Or, you know what? If you donate during this stream, that's another way. If you more than what a sub costs, like $5, whatever. You can think of it as like a Dave Lee pass. A Dave Lee pass to play with me. Boom, there you go. feels great being healthy. Well, it feels great being healthier. I wish the pain would go away. I wish I can get this pain down. That's the only thing that really does keep me back, is that it is still constant pain. And honestly, and here's another truth. If I wasn't in pain, and you guys know, I am a ganja advocate. I am a weed advocate. I love weed. I love it. If I was not in pain, I would not be smoking. I really wouldn't. And it's like, I'm going to cut down a lot because I can drive. Because I want to drive more than I want to be out of pain. Because it's funny, being behind the, I didn't think about my pain while I was driving. Like, the pain was there, but it just wasn't there. I was focused. I was lasered in. I haven't been that focused on something. It was like taking an ADHD pill or something. You know, it was like Ritalin up or something. I was like, ah. When you don't want to die, you focus on everything. I felt like I was in Iraq again. I'm like, look out for Charlie up in the tree. I mean, I was in this shit. It was great. How did it feel like when you sacked that robber? Oh, I felt great when I sacked that robber. When I got to get that video more handy, because when I put that guy through that door, that was great. That was about a 265-pound Dave. I was still pretty hefty at that point too. That was early in my my trek at Pawn Nation, and I was hefty. I would just go on a tear and lose a bunch of weight, but I was still pretty hefty at that point. And I put that guy through that. I ran like a 2.740. I put that guy through the table. You mentioned a few times that you want to stop smoking, or at least along those lines. Yeah, it's not even that I want to. It's just if I wasn't in pain, I don't think I'd continue. You know what I mean? I enjoyed, I think, and I probably would still at night and things, but not in the same way that I do now. I believe there are unbelievable health benefits that go along with the cannabinoid plant, with the marijuana plant. The cannabis plant has unbelievable medical properties. I am 100% convinced of that. I think it's a great anti-inflammatory. I think it does wonders for nerve regrowth potentially, or at least some sort. I think it's like, I think THC, the molecule that fits inside our physiology, I think it acts like a buffer. I think it's like a fucking, like a fluid, like around the same one that's like around our skull between the brain. It provides like an extra little cushioning on shit, emotionally and physically. I think it lubes you up. I think it lubes you up, and it fills in gaps. Like if you're having neurological problems, I don't think it regrows anything. I don't think it reattaches anything, but I think it can be that little putty in between and allow something to happen again. You know, it doesn't conduct as well as the original nerve ending, but it allows something to fire. That's what it's done to me. That's how I can explain what it's done to me. So there you go. Wish my mom would have gotten more into smoking, would have helped her pain a little bit, I think. Yeah, man. You know, here's the thing. Had I been able to drive back then, I probably would have drove to Iowa and smoked with your mom, because I think that it really could have helped her. You know, it would have eased a lot. But she's a warrior, dude. You're going to take that struggle that she went through with you the rest of your life, and it's going to make you stronger, because her strength was remarkable. And if you can't be at least as strong as she was for the rest of your life, then Jesus fucking Christ. You know what I mean? So that's what you got to take from that. Let me see here. Has the pain gotten easier to deal with since Germany? I've smoked more in here than I ever did in Germany. And I have access to different things. So I wasn't, and it's unfair because I was in so much pain then, but I was so heavy. And and I don't know if that was a factor that kept, I can't say that it was, because I was immobile for so long. I don't know. There's self-loathing that goes along with getting older, and you just have to fucking deal with it, folks. That's just part of the ride. But, you know, I did the best I can at the time that I could, and it's like you just you compare it the best that you can without being disrespectful to the memory. And that's what I try to do. So I I can deal with it better now. It's definitely not gone down. I wish I could sit here and go, yeah, the pain's gotten so much better. It's lessened by this. When I smoke, I'm able to get it under a 5. You know, I'm able to get it to a manageable area, and I can keep it there throughout the day for the most part. But it doesn't take long for it to start spiking to 6, 7s, 8s, and the pain is just unbearable. It's why I thought I would never be able to drive again. But that's what was so cool about being behind the wheel today. It really acted like, just like I said, it brought me right back to that laser focus that I just don't always have anymore. So it was nice. And just having that feeling made me want to do other things like that again. Because how we do something is how we do everything, correct? So, you know, it's nice to have that mindset every so often. I remember you brought it up before. I love your face, Fakey. I see you survived the highway. I'm a highwayman. I'm a grizzled driving veteran, Fake. What can I say? Gun cannon, rather. I am a driving virtuoso, a prodigy, some would say. I think some would probably call me a prodigal. Some sort of prodigy, and not the group. You know, I'm not a fire starter. That fucking shit. Let me see. Toxic. It's easier to forget that you have nerve damage now, not just because of how you look, but because you're so much busier now. Yeah, I know. It's good. But see, that's the sucky thing about the way I look now. I looked a lot unhealthier when I was heavier and being on the cane and stuff. Hurting my shoulder and not being able to use my cane anymore is probably the best thing that ever happened to me. The cane helped, but it didn't. Because it's like, it was so stupid. I'd use the cane and I used it so much that, yeah, I was alleviating the pain on my left side, but I was creating new pain on my right. So eventually something had to give, and I just decided, it really happened exactly like this. When I started working at the shop, I was on my feet a lot the first day. When I was over at the Whatnot shop, I wouldn't be on my feet a lot. I would some days, but most of the time not crazy. When I went to Jimmy's, I was going to be I wanted to be active, and that was a big thing for me. So after the first couple of days, I realized I needed to do something. I needed to get in a different level of shape. So basically, I just challenged myself to just put the cane down more, and I started strengthening my leg. And it didn't take long because I got beastly legs, and then before I knew it, I didn't need the cane anymore, mainly because I couldn't use it. The pain and my shoulder was locking up so much that I couldn't even press down. Like even doing this right now, I can feel my shoulder locking. So I got stuff I got to deal with there too. I really have caused a lot of damage throughout the years in different ways. I won't even blame myself, but shit happens. But it feels amazing to just kind of feel like an adult. You know, I got a kid. I've done a lot of things in life. Never drove. I didn't have a license. And having a license it's a rite of passage. It's just something you should be able to do. And I'm not going to shit on people who don't have their licenses because I understand the struggle. I'm 41. I'm not judging. As long as you don't go past 41, I can't really judge you, but you may want to speed it up because the freedom that it gives you is awesome. So I'm going to jump off my old soapbox here. THC in driving is always safer than drinking and driving. I will never smoke and drive. I'm just not ever doing it. Like, it scares me. I have buddies who drive, high, and I don't get it. I won't drive with them. I don't get it. I think it's no. I need to be locked in. So, Abby, what's up, Aber? How you doing? Vic, I remember being shocked when you said you weren't using your cane anymore. Everyone was shocked when I wasn't using my cane anymore. Mainly because I shut up about it. Because I wasn't giving data. Because again, it wasn't something I was actively thinking about. It was, ow, this hurt. Ow, I put down. Ow, Movement and activity really does help pain quite a bit. You tackled that thief was pretty fun to watch too. That was that goes on my life highlight reel. Like, I believe one of two things happens when you die. I think basically you got to tell a story to God. Now, maybe you could do it in a multimedia platform. You got to make like a highlight clip. If I got to make a highlight clip, which I'll go for the story. If you have an option, I'm going to tell the whole story. God's going to sit with me for a little bit. We're going to have a conversation. But you can go with the cliff notes and do the highlight clip. That would be on my highlight clip. Putting that motherfucker through the door for trying to steal a $3,000 chain through the door. Pah-bah! It was like Reebok linebacker, office line, Terry Tate. It's like some Terry Tate shit. Woo! Here comes the pain train, baby. It was great. Thank God he tripped. I may not have caught him. I'm going to have some ice cream. Ooh, ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. What type of ice cream will you have? I should have made your 2K finisher a spear. Oh, God. We have enough spears. GG Hots. GG Hots. Yeah, I'm singing tonight. What's up, GG? Superman moment. All right, Eddie, you're going to call me out for welfare, too. Not all heroes wear capes, no. Some wear blue shirts and a hat. You ended stream before I can donate for shots. Let's go! Well, it's never too late. Yeah, look, I wasn't planning on streaming crazy long, and I'm sorry, because I never want to cost myself money. So feel free. Boom, 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 boom. Chocolate. You know it. I'm very mad at me. Well, you're very mad at me. Well, you can donate extra today if it makes you feel better. If it makes you feel better, just go crazy. All right? I'm here for you. At the end of the day, me here for you. What's up there, everybody? We're going to have some Fall Guys fun tonight. You can play with me. Now, if you're a sub, a Mush Puff member, or if you donate tonight during the stream, you can play with me on Fall Guys, because we need to bring this game back to prominence. That's what we need. Tweet this bitch out. Tell him, Trippy Savage. Tell him it only takes like 3.2 nanoseconds. Well, it takes a little bit longer than that. I'm not a scientist. But go do it because it's worth doing. Tell the word. Spread the word of Copious across the land. From north to south to east to west. Let everybody know that Dave's the best. Oh, yeah, you know, I got the Randy Macho Man Savage. Yeah, he is my Fall Guys character, yeah. And you know the thing about the madness is he is all about the madness, yeah. He's the cream of the crop, too sweet to be sour, yeah. You gotta love Macho Man Fall Guy. I'm gonna do a solo game. Ooh, explore, what the fuck? What? Play creative levels continue now. Wait, what's this? What? Wait, there's no solo games anymore? It's been so long since I played. This game doesn't even look familiar. It's a totally different game. The fuck? He's the bean. He's the beaniest bean that's ever beaned. Yeah, he goes right to the tippy top of the mountain. Yeah, right to the top. Yeah. Isn't Explore solo? You're solo! I don't know. It was creator mode. I didn't like it. I was like, eh. This one looks as close to what it was. Stay in the spotlight. Let's go. Just be you, Dave. Stay in the spotlight. Stay in the spotlight, yeah. Ooh. No! Oh. Ooh. Okay. This is an interesting one. He's turning. Oh, shit. Get over there. Get over there. There we go, baby. Shut up, fake. You're not solo. You have copiousness with you. What is this stupid idiot doing? Get out of there. Oh, you guys are not good at this. What are you doing? You have to go into the light. Go into the light, Charles. Go into the light. What's your favorite movie?
What? Yeah! Yeah!
coffee. That's a big one.
For belated birthday shots.
For belated birthday shots. Let's look at them, baby. I didn't even see what we got there. Look like a nice one. It's a 22, 20. I don't know why I said 22. 20, twin. Let me see if I have any alcohol. I don't know if I have the alcohol. Let me see if I do. And if I do, that's what we do. If I don't, we smoke it, baby. We'll smoke it up, man. I've got no alcohol. I've got no alcohol. But I'm gonna rip it all for you. I'm gonna take my bong. You know I do no wrong. I am not wearing a thong right now. So here we go again, a hat change for my friend. We'll be together till the end, unless we don't. Let me grab my bong, I'm not wearing thong. I will never go wrong, 'cause I'm Dave. I don't know where that was going, but it felt pretty good. Let's go! I feel like I could turn that into Dave the Musical. Feeling very Davey tonight. The wonderful thing about copiousness is a copious, a wonderful thing. You're not wearing a not today, no. I'm out of here. Oh, shit, I lost her. Losing the hearts and minds of the people. So I'm going to do a little special thing for you, Gigi. Since you were so generous with the 20 twin. Let's see. Favorite movie of the decade. I'm going to do this right after this. A favorite movie of the decade. Well, that's easy because I have two favorite movies I think I can say definitively. One is recent. One is a little older, not too old. The most recent movie that I would call my favorite is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which I think is one of the greatest movies ever made. I think also Late Night with the Devil is on the short list. Is what fuck my mouth into pieces, son of a bitch. That was not good. What? Oh, it did come. Oh, it came out in the last decade, the last 10 years. Dick face. When he says decade, I'm going the last 10 years. I'm not going just the 20s. F you. If I have to go just the 20s, then it's Late Night with the Devil. There you go. Oh, come on. Everyone, everywhere, all the time is amazing and inside by no Burnham is Gene. Bo Burnham. My favorite is Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. I wanted to watch it with you and Nixie. I do not know what that is, but I'll watch it. My other favorite movie is Snatch, which I got to watch last night. I was so excited. I'm watching Snatch. Such a good movie. Periwinkle Blur. But there it is. And then like there's older movies like Princess Bride, that's on the list. Halloween, that's on the list. Count of Monte Cristo, the oddly enough is on the list. I can't really defend it if you don't like it. I like it. Let me see. Oh, come on. Everything Everywhere was an all the time was amazing. Oh, okay. I just haven't seen it. Don't look up anything about it in case we ever do. I'll do it. Let's go. Yes, not looking. I'm down. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, expect some content out of me and Gun Cannon very, very, very soon. We're going to be doing a show. I'm going to try to give you guys an hour a day again. I'm going to see if I can I have a plan. I'm going to try to give you an hour of Dead on Dave Live every day. I'm going to see if I can do that. I also have a couple other things that will take the place of that. If I don't do an hour of Dead on Dave, there'll be another show, either with Blossom, because we're going to get our stuff going again. Gun Cannon, I have a show with him that I'm going to do, or Toxic Dome, who I am doing the wrestling shows with. So it's like there's a lot of stuff coming. You're going to get something every day again. That's what I'm going to try and accomplish. A share. Well, yeah, one of them's got to work fake. Yeah, look, you should be worried when I stop making plans. You know, I mean, so the only thing you can wind your goddamn, I don't know about 3 game a week plan. I don't know about that, but you're going to get something. I'm going to try to do something. I would like to do an hour. If I can choose something to do, it's going to be an hour show. That's what I'd like to do. Fake, I got to keep your expectations where they always are. You know, you got to count on me and starting a plan. And I feel like you like watching my plans fall apart. So I do it for you at the end of the day. I couldn't keep a plan together. I need help. I thought we agreed to do Nerd and the Jerk. Listen, Toxic, I'm very I have latent anger because I would have never have announced the return of Nerd and the Jerk had Detective fucking Deckard, dickhead, not have told me he was 100% in. I stopped going back to him for updates after a year. I put that on the fucking lineup. It was like it was supposed to come out 2 weeks after we talked about it. Ugh. That's when I stopped asking, Fake. I stopped asking at a year. Fucking, I love him, by the way. Still love him, Detective Dickhead. Because that's anyone who's been around Dead on Dave for a while knows that I love me some Nerd and the Jerk. It's my favorite show. It was my original show. That was my show. That was the one I created. That was my little baby. And I've had multiple different type of co-hosts over the years, and I love that show. And I really think with Detective Deckard, it could have really been something. He offered it. I didn't even go beg him or nothing. He wanted to do it. The motherfucker stood me up. I think yeah, he just kept having stuff come up. He had life shit happen and he was moving, I think, and then yeah. But to be fair, I haven't seen him do any other content, so I can't even get mad. Like, he does Twitter tweets. He tweets. That's what he does. He tweets now. I haven't seen him do a video in a very long time, which is sad because honestly, Detective Deckard's an actual talent. Like, he's actually talented. He can write, he can read, not write like that. I mean, he can write comedy, he can read lines, he can act, he is smart, he can talk off the cuff. He's a good fucking talent. That's what he does. He tweets. You ask Nerdy John. No, because because I'm the nerd. I'm not. Well, see, that's the thing. I transition. I go both ways. I'm the nerd and the jerk. But so was always the jerk. You know, that was the thing. We were both kind of that same. Now, I really thought Detective Deckard and I were going to go a different direction with that. We were actually going to try to have a nerd and the jerk. You know, that would have been fun. But I don't know. If I do it with someone like John, we're just going to do a show, you know, and we won't do, I know, because I've done shows with John. So, Deckard was supposed to release his Tommy doc, and, you know, yeah. And I still love him. I love me some Detective Deckard. Nerd and the Jerk was awesome. I can be the jerk there. That'd be great. Then she'd have to be the nerd. What nerdy stuff does she like? Not a lot. Although what'd she get into? I get her to watch some of my stupid Kong. I got her into the Godzilla movies. I don't know if she loved them, but it was fun. she watched them with me. No, we didn't go see Phantom Menace. I know. I told her you're going to be mad, too. I was like, he's going to say something to me about that. He really wanted us to go see that movie. I did, too. Because we didn't want to. I don't. We went and saw other movies. I bet that we wish we could have gone and saw that over that horrible. Okay, Fall Guy wasn't horrible, but it was not good. You know. I know it was lame. I'm sorry, Fake. It was lame. I didn't mean for it to be lame. I'm so sorry, Fake, that I was lame. Let me go and play the game. Okay, let me see here. This is for Gigi. God dang for this whole damn time. I have not done this yet. Unbelievable. How about doing 2? No. No, Potter. No, I haven't seen that yet. Sorry, Gigi. Here it is. No more procrastinating. What is the greatest nation in the world? Procrasta! Let's go. Oh, wait. I got to melt it. It's a dab on. So I never even explained it. I put a little dabble do on there. There's some dabby diamonds. Sugar. Dum, 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 dum. Sugar. So you got to melt that on there real good. Let's go. Uh-oh. Woo! Drink your milk. Woo! Faith, you have giga ADHD or something? Something's wrong. No shit. What have I told you since you came here as a prepubescent little fuckboy? I have all the tism. All of it. I have everything. Gigi, it worked out. I made a mistake of watching the main story on the Phillips DeFranco show. Now I'm sad and mad, which is the usual news response, I guess, but still. I do have gig ADHD. I haven't been on in a while, but I played 3 rounds the other day of what? Oh, 4. Let's see. I played 1 game, Fake. Has it been 50 minutes? I'm the best. I'm the best around. Nothing's gonna ever bring me down. And how about that falsetto? By the way, I keep getting The Whale recommended to me. Worth it? Well, I haven't watched it yet, but I've heard it's an amazing performance by Brendan Fraser. I know you played 1 game. I was just curious if I can gaslight you into forgetting. You picked the good timing right after the bong rip. I'm actually really trying to maintain after that. That was a major rip. Oh. Whew. That was super rip. That was rip potato chip. Shit, I made a choice. I made a choice. What a choice I made. Get there. Yeah. Oh, God, I almost got there. I almost pulled it out. Shit. They did really well for quickly there. I got to meet Brendan Fraser around the time he made that. He is so much taller than I thought. I got real nervous and I can only say hi. He is tall. I love Brendan Fraser. I grew up a Brendan Fraser kid, Encino Man. He had a small part in the Army now, but you really can't claim that as a Brendan Fraser movie. Airheads. But the big one for me, and when I realized just how big the fucker was The Mummy. Which is also on like my short list of favorite movies of all time. Brendan Fraser is an underrated actor. I agree with that. He's kind of like Elizabeth Shue. Elizabeth Shue is one of the greatest female actors of all time, in my opinion. I really believe that. Elizabeth Shue has some unbelievable fucking roles. And I'm not talking about just leaving Las Vegas, which is the one everybody uses to justify Elizabeth Shue in the conversation. And it is. If you haven't seen The Saint, go see The fucking Saint. Okay? Val Kilmer, Elizabeth Shue. Unfucking believable movie. Great movie, underrated. I like The Mummy. I can watch The Mummy 2 Returns. That's about it. That's about all I can stand. Same with him. Crazy range. Yep. We only acknowledge first two. Yeah. Pretty much. And the second movie has such a cool distinction. Because when you watch the second movie, because we all knew we were going to get The Rock in the movie, we just didn't realize how we were going to get The Rock. And it was like a joke. We got, we see him a little bit at the beginning, but essentially we just get a big fucking AI scorpion rock. It's one of the funniest things I've ever goddamn seen in my life because it was very anticipated. I was a kid when that dropped, and I was very excited about what that meant and all this type of shit. And would he be a star? When they brought his big moment was an AI'd fucking scorpion, I was like, yo, this dude cannot act. This dude cannot do it. They know it. That's why they did this. Oh, shit. And then The Scorpion King came out, the actual movie. And I got to be honest with you. Go watch that movie. That is not a horrible film. It's not. And I'll tell you what more. The Rock gives you a little bit of a performance there, and you start getting a really good idea of who and what he could be. Ah, shit. That was a big one. But the real big one, oh yeah, I think was when I saw him in Be Cool, where he played the gay bodyguard hitman type thing. He killed that role. He was fantastic. So I couldn't. So The Mummy Returns gets the distinction of being that movie that would, essentially put the spotlight on what would become the biggest box office draw, I believe, of all time now. I think the only person who's made more money than The Rock is Samuel L. Jackson, because he's in every movie that's ever been made. So, yeah, it's crazy. I like Scorpion. It's a good movie, Fake. It's a good flick. That's a solid flick. My favorite Brendan Fraser would be Blast from the Past. That's a good one. That's a great movie. Alicia Silverstone, right? Did you see the pics of Rock in his latest movie? He looks unrecognizable. I have not. You can't say he doesn't have a bad movie. That Elizabeth Hurley devil movie. That's a fucking piece of shit right there. What is going on? No, bitch ass. Oops. I was going to say tripping, that's one I fell for. You can always destroy Leo Convoy's life. That could be fun, Abby. Our Goon Caves is banned from Reddit. What will I do with my time? What is? Should I even ask? I shouldn't ask what that is. I shouldn't ask what that is. I definitely should not ask what that is. So I actually do have the makings of a show. I was going to kind of burn some of the show stuff today. If you're just joining me now, if you're just coming in and you didn't catch the beginning of the show, I drove today, which is insane. Oh, shit. The Smashing Machine? Holy shit. He looks like an American Gladiator. Shit. He might win an Academy Award. Just by the look there, you know what I mean? It's one of the, you know what he looks like? He looks like a young Sylvester Stallone almost. Which is weird to say. He looks like the clay Sylvester Stallone from the Brisk commercials. It's Brisk, baby. That's what he looks like. He looks like he's animated. Have you tweeted out the stream? Have you tweeted out the stream? I see Fake has. I see Trippy Savage has. Squanchin's done some sort of retweetings. Yeah. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Okay, so I started a conversation earlier on the NBA. A couple of different conversations, actually. But I decided to weigh in on this ridiculous fucking thing that I saw. Draymond Green actually to Shaq's face having the audacity to think that any of his Golden State Warriors would have a chance of beating any of Shaq's Lakers is one thing. But to insinuate that they were going to give Shaq fits, and the way that he said he was going to do it, Shaq was like, are you out of your fucking mind? Are you out of your mind? So, but Draymond goes through this whole diatribe, like a minute and change, of how they're going to double Shaq, they're going to double Shaq, they're going to double Shaq, right? And Shaq asks at the end, it finally dawns on him to ask the very important question, who's going to guard Kobe? And this motherfucker said Klay Thompson. The look on Shaq's face, I'm going to play this on the next show because it's unbelievable. The look on Shaq's face, I'm going to tell you what his look says. It says, Kobe Bryant wins the NBA Finals MVP as the Los Angeles Lakers sweep the Golden State Warriors as Kobe Bryant averages 55 points a game. With a double-teamed Shaq and an ISO'd Klay Thompson on Kobe fucking Bryant. I don't care if you have Phil Jackson himself guarding motherfucking KD. It does not matter. Kobe will score every time he puts his hand on the ball. It will be a fucking massacre. Because if you're not going to put Draymond on Kobe, because Draymond says he's doubling Shaq with Andrew Bogut, which would not work. Because the backup center is Draymond Green. Because Shaq will put Bogut in foul trouble so quickly, it would not work. I don't care what KD and Steph Curry do in the finals. It's irrelevant because Shaq will dominate, but Kobe would put on a finals. He would put on the greatest NBA finals of all time. He would put on a better NBA finals than any of Michael Jordan's MVP NBA finals. I promise you. Because what he would do to Klay Thompson over a 4-game series, 5 if I'm being very generous, but it would be a sweep. He would take Klay Thompson's life. He would take his soul from his body. Yeah, I mean, no disrespect. I mean, some disrespect. I mean, a lot of disrespect to Klay Thompson's defense, but only if it's on Kobe Bryant. Klay's a good defender. He's a good defender. He's not anymore. In his prime, he's a good defender. But if Kobe stretched Klay ain't shooting. Klay's legs are going to be gone. You do not know how to fucking do a damn thing with Kobe on Klay. It just would be disgusting. It would be disgusting. Anyway. I love how fake humble you were trying to be. I hate being right. Bitch, shut up. You don't know. I know. I told you. I know. You called me out, and I was going to be very honest. No, I love it. It's my favorite thing. Being right is the best. It's great. It's like next to orgasming. It doesn't get any better. It's amazing when someone says you're right. Oh, it's so good. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I had to give you a little couple moments of sports there. What am I doing? Bedazzled is great, and Elizabeth Hurley is a queen. Gigi, stop. You need to stop right now. Thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch. Abby, I want nothing to do with the Artcom shit. I did my fair share with Creepshow. Nope. I'm going to give it a nope. Gigi, go sports. Fake. Just don't ever do it again. Okay. Calm down. All right. There's no need for filth, flarf, and filth around here. Okay, buddy? You just quote the Spice Girls? I might have. I'm very glad you noticed. Spice World is also in my all-time favorite movies list. I don't give a fuck. It has arguably one of the 3 greatest movie villains of all time. Kevin McMackford. He's got one of the most crazy solo speeches in the history of anything. Who's going to bring them down? Who's going to help me bring Spice World crashing to the ground? Me, Kevin McMackford. He's so angry, he makes it rain in his office. That's not a feasible thing. That's a lot of anger and rage. I'm just saying, that's evil. The other most evil characters of all time, by the way, in case you were wondering, is Bighorn Guy from Legend and Skeletor from Masters of the Universe. Mainly for when Evil Lynn, that was her name, Evil Lynn. Fuck-a-doodle-doo. When Evil Lynn said to Skeletor, Eternia is on the brink of being ours. Skeletor goes, no! Mine. It's so evil. It was incredibly evil, and it just showed the scope and the brevity of his evility. No. Whee! I can't believe I qualified. By the way, the Skeletor line was one of the early times for me when I realized I was going to be a voice actor. Or tried to be. I never actually became one, but that's what I wanted to do, part of the things I wanted to do. Because I love that sound that Skeletor made. I think I was really young when I saw that movie. I couldn't have been more than 4 when I saw it. But I remember going around the house going, or not in the same voice I can do it now, obviously, but attempting to go, no! Just anything. No! Bye. Loved it. My bit of Spice World was Posh. My favorite bits of Spice World was Posh not doing the same activities other girls and trailing behind in her heels. Love that shit. Posh had that natural bitchness going in that movie, and she was perfect. She was great. And she was so mean at times. And there's so many great Posh lines throughout that movie where she's just brutal. I love watching that movie with Nixie because of the commentary her and I make on that. Same thing with Snatch. But the problem is you can't watch Snatch with me and Nixie because we just sit there and quote the entire fucking movie. He's my only bye. He's a good bye. It's nothing. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. But it's necessary. It's as necessary as it is awesome. Periwinkle Blair. All right, come on. Woo! Wee! Ha ha! Oh! I wasn't going for a Mickey. I was actually going for a Mario. It's a Mario. Okie dokie. Oh! And I slipped into a Mickey. Oh, come on, run. Rosanna, yeah, let's go. We're going all the way. In there like swimwear, mon frere. Another one bites the dust. I qualified, baby. You watched it with me too. Don't forget about me. No, you were fantastic as well, but you weren't talking as much back then, if I remember correctly. But you'd make great quotes after. Because yes, you loved how bitchy and catty they would be. It is a good movie. I don't give a shit. The acting that they did in that movie is really good. When you go back and watch it, how committed they all are. Richard E. Grant is spectacular. We're stopping. Whatever. I'm showing you something. I'm showing you why this is one of the greatest movies of all time. Yes, you heard me correct. Spice World is one of the greatest movies of all time. And I'm going to show you why. I'm going to give you the scene that proves it. Because if you can watch this scene and not say the same, there's something broken inside of you, and frankly, I think you need help. But I'm no judgment. I'm sure you're a good person. Oh, shit. No! Figaro! Oh, please. Oh, I'm going to Tatanka this shit. Yay! There we go. And there's Cutcast. What's up there, Cutcast? How do you do? I'm playing Fall Guys. What about you? What you doing on this night? What you doing now? I just want to ask you this. Some way, somehow, I'm going to play a little more today, and then I might go and feed a horse some hay. I don't know. It's what I do. I like to go to the zoo. I go to the farms, and I say, hey, what's up with you? I had nowhere else to go with that rap, but it was still impressive. Blast Ball, final round. Let's go. I'm feeling myself tonight, boys. I had a really good weekend. I drove today, guys. I drove. Not only did I drive, oh no! That was actually quite heroic. I jumped on a grenade. Oh shit. I drove a very long way by myself for my first drive. Like my first actual drive. It was crazy. Ah! No! Whew. I'm going to push you. Don't push me because I'm close to the edge. Oh, that was a wasted. I'm trying not to lose my head. Got her. Oh, die. Shit. No. Lived. No. Oh, you're going to sacrifice yourself. Die. Can you die? Hi, would you like to die? But yeah, it was a crazy experience. I have not been that locked in and focused. Now I died. Not locked in and focused like that since I was in the United States military. Break it down, Dave. My favorite scene is the big and totally realistic action scene at the end. Yes, and this has something to do with that, but I'm going to show you why this is one of the greatest movies of all time. I have to get the whole thing. If I gotta find the actual movie, I will. Okay. All right. So basically, at the end of the movie, they're painting this big picture of what was happening, you know, and they're pitching a movie to the manager of the Spice Girls, who's waiting for them to show up for their live show. And he's having a little bit of an anxiety attack, and he comes up with a solution. And in my opinion, this is one of the greatest lines ever uttered in the history of cinema. Oh yes, you heard me. Oh yes. You heard me. Give me uno momento, and I'm going to show it to you because it's amazing. It's amazing. Where are you at? Nope. There you go.
So this is the plan. The band starts up, the fans go wild, the lights come on, and I walk center stage and hang myself.
That's Richard E. Grant. He's like, do you have any idea how incredible that is? Like, it's so good. With the devotion he delivers that line, man. And then I wish I had the rest of the scene, because it's even better, because the girls come in, right, and save him at the last second. And the producer of the movie goes to the other guy, who I believe was George Wendt, for some reason. He says that spoiled a really great. No, it was the actual director of the movie that was being made, the documentary that was being made. He said that spoiled a really good ending to my movie. Because he didn't hang himself, and it's just such a cold-hearted fucking line, and it's just so, that movie's brilliant, man. Go unironically watch the Spice World movie, and you'll understand. And if you're into smoking weed, it doesn't hurt, okay? But you can watch it sober, and it's just as funny. It's actually a really good film with some bona fide legends. They actually loaded this movie with talent. They were like, we're going to try to make this movie a success. We're going to load these kooky girls. We're just going to load them up around with just mega talented actors and actresses. And they did. There's one of the guys who played James Bond. Don't ask which one. It's not important. Not that one. Not that one. No, not that one. Yes. That one. It's a great movie. Let me see here. He's incredible throughout the entire movie. They're all great. It's just a great flick. Is it true that all the WNBA girls are attacking Kate? I'm going to talk about Caitlin Clark on the next show. I'll talk a little bit about her now. I've been hyping her up. She got me. I got into Caitlin fever. I was considering paying $200 for tickets for Caitlin Clark because I'm that impressed with her. Like, I really think she's something. She's something. And she's been in the NBA for 4 games. She has 4 losses because she's on the worst team. This is the team that was the worst team last year. That's why they got her. And she has not been great. She turns the ball over a lot. She's not been hitting shots. She's starting to warm up a little last couple of games. We're starting to see a little bit more. But I don't know if it's the speed of the game. I don't know if it's just... Here's a big factor. The WNBA season, just ended. This is not much of a break. And she goes right into a pretty grindy WNBA season, and I'm going to get a chance to see her a lot. So I'm hoping, because Mohegan Sun. For a while, her tickets are going to be expensive, but I think if she tanks for a little bit, it's not bad for the ticket prices for me, so I ain't going to complain. But I've watched her. It looks like she underestimated the speed of the game. I think she has the physical ability to make up for her lack of preparation, perhaps, but it maybe not even preparation, just expectation. I don't know. But yeah, she's got to put it together because she's supposed to be the savior of that sport. And let's be honest here. The WNBA needs a Michael Jordan. They need a draw. What Caitlin Clark has been able to do since she has just been in college to being drafted, the shoe deals, the unprecedented shoe deals, what led to other women getting shoe deals, she's doing shit already before she even stepped on a court. Like that, you have a chance to be something when that happens, because not every athlete is coveted like that. They're just not. Most of them get their shoe deals, but they're not catered to. They don't get to dictate. They don't get to put a Michael Jordan clause in, okay? Because there's not a lot of Dolores Jordans anymore, okay? I hope I was right on Dolores. Let's see. Yo, what's up? Yo, Dixie. Gigi's hanging out. Imagine trying to sink your golden goose. I don't know if they're trying to sink her. I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to bring her down a little bit. Maybe it's a little hazing. My outro tribute note, it's perfect, says Cucky. I was listening to it the other day and I was like, I wonder if anyone hears the end part. Oh, yeah, Cuck's ending. If you're in my server, you can come to the watch party. It says GG. I heard it says Cuck. First weekend in June. Nice. All right. Macho Bean Randy 7. Let's do another one. If you guys want to play with me, let me know. All you got to do is be subbed or mush puffed up. Feel free to do so. We're doing rips, potato chips, and all that good stuff. Hat changes. Gigi started us off tonight because she was mad that I got off stream before she could donate. She was very upset because it was my birthday. It was my birthday, my birthday. I had a really good day yesterday. It was a great birthday. 41, having fun. Yeah. Ooh, that hurts. Oh, I'm old. I'm broken. I'm broken, yeah. The fake is gone. He went out for the night. He left a while, and I didn't say bye. All right, there's Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah, let's go. Big boy now driving. I'm telling you, it's crazy. I was very scared. The drive was scary. I'm not going to lie. I was scared. I can admit that. But I didn't poop myself. I didn't cry. Not much. Didn't cry much. No, it actually, it was a lot of fun. I actually had fun with it. There was a few moments where it got a little sketchy because I've not been in these moments, these merge moments, these construction moments, these traffic moments. I haven't been in those. But you know what's funny? I'm sitting there and I'm being hyper focused and all this stuff, and then I'll have moments of like Homer Simpson, gas brake honk, gas brake honk, brake punch, and I was like, yeah, that'll be me. Well, we were celebrating my friend on Friday. Watch I Love You to Death. Nice. Never seen it. Good shit. Love You to Death. I feel like I've heard of it. 1990. I feel like I've heard of that. But for some reason, it immediately made me think of Death Becomes Her, which is just a baller movie. I don't think it's the same movie, though. Probably not the same vibe. I don't know. That was a good one. Woo! I should have went, but I didn't go. I left. I yanked up. Oh, it is freedom of its own. I can see myself one day in the right circumstances. Probably, if I don't do it by 45 or 50, I probably won't. I'd love to own a bike. That's what got me on this path. Well, not even to drive. I don't know if I probably would have stayed on the e-bike, but I really needed to drive, and I got the right motivation. So everything was perfect about it, and I love driving so much so far. But it was having that e-bike. It was a really good start to it was the back door to wanting more freedom. Because look, the way I lost weight was walking. And I walk a lot. When I go out, I can cover miles. That's a nice trek. That's not what a lot of people do when walking. If that's your only mode of transportation, you're probably not going to see a lot outside your general area. When I got the e-bike, that opened me up by miles. I was going to new towns and shit. So the ability, especially because I'm really into the card game and there's all these card shows that I can now just go to. When there's a card show around in the middle of the day, I don't have to sit around. I can go grab the car and go. That's awesome. That's a great ability. So I'm hoping it's going to lead me making more money because I'm really trying to bust my ass at the shop. And I've turned that card counter into something more. It's a bona fide card shop now. I got to get a distributorship. I got good contacts as far as storage auctions, storage units go, and I do get a lot of new and box stuff from the storage units, just crazy amounts that you wouldn't even believe it. But I got to get a distributorship. But the problem is I don't think I can do retail numbers. That's the thing. I'm never going to sell Pokemon cards at $5 a pack. The reason why I've been able to kick ass with Pokemon cards is because I can buy them at an ungodly cheap price. Because the way the auction stuff is awesome, man. I've got great relationships with these guys that just bring me boxes of stuff at a set price. It's wonderful. And I just get incredible stuff blind. Most of the time blind. We built up that level of trust. So it's no, careful. Whew. You show magic cards? Oh yeah, sure. I got a few. I don't have a lot. It does come in, but it doesn't come in crazy. I don't get a lot of new stuff. I wish I did more, to be honest. I could try, but I'm getting into grading now. I'm considering doing grading for clients. Especially, I've got this incredible card coming up, and here's the thing. I don't know if I should grade, because if I had the ability, if I did offer that service for people, I probably wouldn't own the card that I now own for the shop. This really good dude and friend of the shop. He comes in all the time. He's a constant buyer. He pulled this redemption card from a Panini pack. And this redemption was an Anthony Edwards of 25. And what was unique about this is all 25 of these redemption cards were redeemed in February of this year, which is crazy because they had just been out. And then they were all fulfilled, which means they don't send the cards to be autographed until they get them fulfilled. So they send them out. It gets fulfilled by March 1st. This motherfucker brings me this card that is fresh. He didn't grade it. He just brought it to me. And he knew I was going to ask the question. He knew it was coming. And I don't buy crazy. Oh, God damn it, David. I don't buy crazy. Like, I don't buy crazy big number cards. I am now. I've sold some big cards now, so I can. But I don't buy big crazy number cards a lot. At least I wasn't. But on this day with that card, I just felt froggy. So when he said he would take, 300, which what the card was going for. The card was going for 4. He wanted 3. And I was like, he didn't really want to sell it. And I don't blame him. He wasn't coming here to sell it. I do not blame him for this, because Anthony Edwards was really, really, really starting to pop. And it's crazy, because he sells me this card, and then Anthony Edwards, even from then, goes to another level, and now they've taken out the defending NBA champions. They're in the conference finals now, and Anthony Edwards is just the man. I graded the card. I sent the card out for grading. I said, fuck this shit. This card's very unique. It's very special. I'm getting this shit graded. So it's out for grading now. I'm hoping there's some chance in heaven that the card will be done and sent back in about 2 weeks from now. It's been in there for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. I'm hoping somehow, some way, it can actually be back. Because if it is, I'm going to this card show on the 8th and 9th of June. And if that card's back, especially if they've won the NBA Finals by then, which it should be wrapping up, or at least starting. I'm not sure. Yeah, like starting. We're like a good 2 weeks from the finals. If Anthony Edwards is in there, that card could be. Well, let me put it this way. The next day he had seller's remorse, and he offered me like $500 or $600 for it. And I wouldn't have taken that. I would have took less if I was going to sell it. But the problem was I had already sent it out for grading. I immediately sent it out. I did not play around with it. I knew what I was doing with that card, and I did it. So I think the card right now is probably worth $1,500. I think I'm going to have the first card that's graded. I don't think anyone else is going to have it graded before me. It's going to be hard to have that card graded before I got mine. Not impossible, because if some of them were already like Panini whatever members, I think they is a service that will have them graded automatically. But that's really rare. That's really rare. But who knows? Who knows? I think I'm going to be one of the first. And the card, I've had 4 or 5 people look at it. They all think it's a Gem Mint 10, man. And they're all good. They do this professionally. I had, there's a couple Facebook groups that I'm in that will look at cards that were former graders, and they'll tell you if it's worth doing. They were like, send that out now. And I did. I think that's going to be, that card could be $3,000. I mean, I really do believe it could be $3,000 when it comes back. A gem Mint 10. It very well could. It's a of 25 auto on card. It's not a sticker auto. What makes it really special is it was a card that was manufactured and produced with the sole purpose of being an autograph card. So they're literally, each one is an of one of itself, because they're just that. They're not reproductions of other cards. They don't exist in any other form. And these autographs are on card, which is, rarer and rarer, if I'm being honest. You're not seeing it as much. It's really becoming, and it's numbered to 25. So it's just a really, really special card and it's timing. Timing is everything. And that's poetic with this game, because this game is all about the timing. Yeah. We got to get there. I think we got there. Woohoo! Qualified. Oh, you guys are having a fun time tonight? Hey, I'm not going to answer it in Twitter, but I'll answer it here. Nick the Oreo asks, is there any chance that Inside the NBA is saved? The Turner deal, Turner just made another deal, which was weird. I wasn't expecting to make a college football deal, but I think it made sense for them. They needed some programming, especially now. So they were paying $1.3 billion for the NBA rights, which they ended up not paying. Which is they stiffed them. They ended up not paying, which is what allowed the rights to go up for sale. There might be a legal battle over this, which, from what I understand, TNT is going to lose, or Warner, whatever, their Discovered Warner is going to lose. It would be in their best interest not to sue, because they are going to lose. They didn't pay their bill, for TV rights for an incredibly lucrative product. It's just unfortunate. It sucks too, because TNT has not been doing as many games. Inside the NBA is not on as much the last couple of years, and it's frustrating because I love that show so much. And that's the big casualty of all of this, is that right now it's looking like the deal is about to be finalized. NBC, basically NBC, ESPN, I think a couple others have made individual offers, which essentially buy up all the rights to all the NBA games. And NBC's bit, which is basically what TNT is currently broadcasting, they are bidding $2.5 billion compared to the 1.3 that was failed to be paid. So the NBA is going to make this deal because 2.5 is bigger than 1.3. Warner Discovery does have a buyout, or a match clause, but from what I understand, that date is already passed. Like, long past. Charles Barkley stated it multiple times that the date has passed. So I don't know. It doesn't look good. It looks like the deal is going to run through next year. So we're going to get one more season of Inside the NBA, and just because the way the deals are structured, Chuck will be a free agent, Shaq's a free agent, Kenny is probably going to go coach. Kenny is close to coaching. He's been reworking his image for years and all this shit. He's ready to go coach. And Chuck's going where Shaq goes, and they're going to go make $1 billion fucking dollars, being the same guys they are on Inside the NBA. The problem with keeping the show together outside of Turner is EJ, Ernie Johnson, who is a loyalist. He is never leaving TNT. He is never leaving Atlanta, Georgia. He's just not. Leave him alone. He's EJ. He's the Godfather. That's what you're going to do. And it just sucks because I just, for a company that is reportedly $40 billion in debt, which Discovery Warner seems to be, this does not seem to be feasible that they will be able to match that deal. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to do that, Teddy. It does not look like it's possible, but who knows? Who knows? But it's funny because they just did a deal with college football. But for limited games, not a lot. Their deals are very structured low. They don't get all the rights. They don't have that type of money. But I'll tell you who could be a casualty here is AEW. Because why are they renegotiating their television deal rights? They're going to allow the NBA to go, the leave. Do you think AEW has a leg to stand on with plummeting ratings and attention span being nobody cares about this product? They've tanked it. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's number 3 in my opinion, product-wise. TNA is number 2 in my opinion. As crazy as that is. Can't believe I said that with a straight face, but it's true. But so who says Warner Discovery doesn't tell them to go fuck? And if they tell them to go fuck, who wants them? Who wants them? And what are they going to pay? It's like it's going to end up being a TNA deal. That's all that's going to be is a TNA deal where they got to go to a really small channel with not huge numbers, and then they're going to pretty soon be in that area where they no longer get rated. Their ratings no longer get reported because they no longer matter enough to get reported on. Woo! Go, 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 Johnny, go. Yes. We got there, though. We're playing Fall Guys, baby. And you're going to get a lot more Dead on Dave lives. I think we're going to go back to trying to give you an hour show every night. If you don't get at least an hour show, you'll be getting something else. I can't believe we've already been live for an hour and a half. We've already been live for an hour and a half. I'm full of energy tonight. I don't know how much more. I might go relax soon. But I don't know. We're having a good time. Are you having a good time? We're having a good time. I'm having a good time. We be having a good time. Airtime, 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 airtime. We're going to go do that airtime. Oh, stretch it out. Been sitting a while. Let's stretch. I'll stretch it out. Haven't played this game in a while. Let's go. This has been fun, though. I've enjoyed playing Fall Guys tonight. I still got it, too. I got a really good controller, I think, finally. I got a secondary controller for a while. I forgot that I had it. I put it away. Shiitake mushroom. But now that I got it again, I got it back out. And it's awesome. Oh, it's tight and right. Can't wait to play 7 days with this. I hope I don't drop it a lot. Oh, shit. Oh, I missed it. I lined it up and I friggin' missed it. It's a double entendre. Yes, it is. It's a dirty double-bladed sword. A double-bladed dildo sword of righteousness. Up. Weehaw. There we go. That's the stud way to do it. That's the ball away. That's how you want to do it. Airtime, airtime. Everybody on that airtime. Yep, airtime on airtime. If you're on a plane, then you're on airtime, airtime, airtime. I know. Sorry, Trippy. I didn't mean to do that to your brain. TKO Rising, I'm so sorry. I did not see you earlier. How you doing? I did not sing your praises, TKO, baby. TKO! What am I doing? Where do I go? Where do we go? Oh, well, you don't do that, I think. That's probably not the way to do it. No. Not the way to do it. No. Some good points. Dong. Hit with a dong. Yep. With a dong. In a dong. Not good. Ring-a-ding-dong. Keep your heads ringing. Ring-ding-dong. Ring-a-ding-ding-ding-dong. Keep your heads ringing. Ring-ding-dong. Ring-a-ding-ding-ding-dong. If you want to get on down, you want to get on down, just get on down. Oh. Do another one. Hit him with another knockout. Let's go. Oh, I forgot. I got two things. Here's what I'm going to do. For Gigi's Dono, and if anybody else does, that's great. But I'm going to, for my birthday yesterday, I'm going to open up this thing that I've had on my shelf for a very long time. It's a collectible from AMC Theaters, the Marvels movie, which I did not even go see. Went and saw a different movie. I think it might have been the Taylor Swift movie. And and I bought this anyway because I want to know what was in the egg. But I got to wait. You're going to wait. The egg's coming. I'm going to see what's in the egg. There's a fur thing. In the fur thing, there's a fur cat. There's a special collectible cat, and it could be in there. We'll see. But it's time to open it. It's time to do it. So I'm going to win this, and then I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to show you how to do it. Uh-oh. No. Run. Oh, shiitake. The mythical egg. Yes, sir. Basket artist. Let's go. I almost had that perfectly timed, almost as sick as my rhyme. Let's go. Let's go. You want to see that egg? Yes, you do. I know it. We're going to show it to you. Open. I'm going to pop that egg. We'll pop it. We'll pop it. Come on. Get on the sombrero of doom. Ay, caramba. Move. There we go. You always got something new. They all have different shit. Yes, apparently. Yeah, I got to have some sort of gimmick. Yeah, I got cards to open, too. Wait, let's see. Is that all right? It's all right. Still fresh. Ooh. Oh. No fucking way. On the package, there's a gray one. There's like a white one. There's a pink one. And there's a black one. The mythical egg cat, I believe, is this gold ass bitch right here. Holy shit, I think I pulled the egg. I think I pulled the goddamn, the mystery egg. I think I got it. What? It's like a golden idol from Legends of the Hidden Temple. Look at that. The choice will be yours and yours alone. And looks like his head comes off. Oh, I got to play the game. Oh, my God. But it looks like his head opens. I'm freaking out. Mythical Egg provides. Mythical Egg gives all. Mythical Egg is good. Mythical egg is wise. It's love. L is for the way you look. Where are we going? What am I doing? Oh, I'm just trying not to be eliminated, sir. Let's go, guacamole. Oh. Just fuck off. Just all you guys fuck off. Just fuck off. Stay off of my cloud. Oh, shit. Stay off of my cloud. Here. Stay off of my cloud. Uh-oh. Oh, crazy-ass suicide bombers. What's wrong with you? Ay, caramba. Cinco dos. Fuck you. Woo! Stay away. Oh, you prick. Oh, good. You died, you bastard. Look at you. Yeah. TKO Rising. It's all right. It's all right. Hey, can someone look up and see if that is the pull? What is this? What do you do with this egg? This cat. It's no longer a collectible. What is this? What do you do? Oh. Oh. He's a motherfucking cup. He's a little sippy cup. There's a little nipple you drink out of. He's a little sippy cup. He's meant to be you drink out of the cat, guys. I'm freaking out. That's wild. I can't believe I pulled out a drinkable cat. I gotta look this up. I gotta see what this is all about. I gotta see if I got something weird. That's hilarious. It's a cup. It's probably gonna give me cancer. Like the regular ones were probably not good for you. This one's sprayed with the probably cheapest gold gold paint that they make. Which one had the highest level of carcinogens? Use that one. It's the cheapest. Ah! Have you won yet? Yes. No. I did something better. Hold on. I pulled the mystery egg cat thing. Look what I did, fake. I think this is the special one. I gotta look it up. Marvel's movie mystery egg cat Flarkins. We gotta play. Hold on. Wee. Let's go. Let's go. Keep it running. Oh, am I in the lead? If I'm not in the lead, I'm damn close to in the lead. Ah! No, I was not in the lead. Do. You're a busy guy, Fake. Yes, he is. I'm trying to see which one is the Flarkin cat. I want to see which Flarkin cat. There is the special one. Where is the golden Flarkin cat? Is that the one for fun? I don't see it. Mystery egg. Flarkin. Okay. Flair kitten. Okay. Flair kitten. This one goes for $50. This is the mystery one. Yeah, it is the mystery one. This thing sells for $50, man. 33 Great British pounds. It's not bad. Flair kitten. Oh, so the egg's a popcorn bucket. Oh, well, that's cute. It's a good one. Look at him. I can't believe I actually pulled a mystery egg. So he's a drink cup, and then this is a popcorn bucket. It's cute. Dude, Fake does amazing editing. Hopefully he'll have more to edit. We got more clips. He did another one. He did one for my birthday, a previously unedited one, where I danced to, I believe, WAP. You have me dance to WAP. Some scenes where I actually dance, other scenes where he makes me look like I'm dancing. But it's all fun. Oh, hallelujah. Need to have a shite. Hallelujah. Hey, look at him. He's in there. Little thing. He's in this little thing. All right. We got close on that one. You know, I'm actually feeling pretty good about how well I'm playing, considering, I haven't played. You gonna use it? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't gotten cancer yet. I'd like to keep that as, a main factor in my life. So I don't know. It's tough. Oh, so yeah, Knockout's the one I want to play. Explore. Meh. Knockout. I got to go to work tomorrow. Didgeridoo. My God. I actually have to work. But here's the cool thing. I actually got this piece of information too. So because we're in a unique situation, Jimmy takes vacations. I cover down, I end up working Mondays and stuff. So he's like, well, this is a perfect opportunity. We're off Monday. So I can have, which is my day off anyway. So, but because they're closed on Monday, he's like, well, why don't you just take Tuesday, Wednesday, and have a 4-day. I was going to take those days at the end of the month for some, because it's going to be a good opportunity to take, 4 days. And I may not have that opportunity again for a little while. So I might as well. So I was like, yeah, I'm down like the clown, Charlie Brown. What the hell? Is my button broke? Oh, man. There we go. There we go. Ugh. Oof. What's up? What's up? 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Whoop, 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 whoop. Nope. Fuck off. Fuck you. Fuck both of you. Fuck him. Fuck you. We're running. Woo! Whoa, that dog of mine. Keep your head on a swivel. Swivel it up. Swivel it up. 15 seconds. Swivel it up. You're in the wrong area. Don't get caught. Don't get caught. Don't get caught. 8, 7. Leave me alone. You fucker. You fucker. You fucker. You fucker. Oh, you fucker. Woo! He almost caught me. He almost cost me everything. That was great. Do the microplastics, Dave. No. You do that with other games, too. Changing assets and all that. What about my assets? Snowball survival. Who's up for a little snowball survival? Let's go with the snowball survival. Let's go with the snowball survival. Yeah, I can go take a drive if I want. It's pretty dope. Isn't that dope? I'm going to go get in the car and drive. Let's take a drive, take a ride. Listen to some music, clear my head and drive and think about nothing but the road. Nice. Ah! Snow. It's the game. I cannot change the name of the game, my friend. Oh. Watch the balls. Watch the bulls. It's all about the trajectory of the bulls. Trajectory of the bulls. It's all about the bulls. It's all about the bulls. Ah! Woo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo. Up. I almost got caught. But that was a nice move. Oh. No, get off me, sailor man. Young man. Oh, good, you died. Oh, I wish you would have died. Oh, I wish you would have died. Oh, I wish you would have died. Because it would have been my hand. You bastard. Bastardo. Up, up, nope, nope, nope. Woo. 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 Woo, 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 woo. That was close. I did some nice moves. That was great. 15 qualified. Stay away from him. That's when you get hit. Yep. Ooh. That was a good crack. Dual climb. Gotta make a dual climb, baby. Gotta make a dual climb, yeah. Gotta make a dual climb, baby. Let's go. Run up this thing. It's a course. Has 2.3 million plays. That's impressive. We're going. Running. Oh, it's kind of got a slime climb vibe to it. So it looks like there's a couple of different ways that you can go. Which is fine and dandy do, you know, but that other way seems to be more of, you get one chance, that's the straight chance like this. It's just reasonably challenged. But it's challenging, but you can go up this way. Or you can do the other way, which is shorter usually, but comes with, you know, a little bit of a BS-ery. There's something like something that doesn't always work, but, you know, you can get somewhat good at it. But can you really? No, you just think you can, but it still fails a lot for something that you're technically supposed to be good at. Ooh! Thank goodness I caught that rim. I'm a rimmer. A rimmer winner. Let's go. 3. 7. I don't think I'm going to make it. Ah! We tried again, my friend. We tried again, my friend. In the end, we failed again. In the end, we failed again. Yep, we go out losers. Fake died, Dave cried. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. We did about 2 hours, and it was fun. I had a good time. But that's about all I got tonight. I think I'm about done. I'm going to go rest. I got work tomorrow. Voice is hurting. I'm going to get a couple things done around the Hizzy house, and I'm going to relax. Thank you very much, Mr. Roboto, for hanging out with me. Let's do one more rip, shall we? I think we shall. A regular one. I'm not going to do another diamond rip. Thanks again to Zizi for the Dono love, baby. Appreciate the twin. Appreciate everybody who came and hung out. And you will get more Dave over the next coming weeks. I think it's going to happen. One more rip, you know it, basket. One more rip. One more rip. What am I going to watch tonight? Probably Late Night with the Devil, because I haven't watched it in a couple nights. Peace to anyone still working. Peace be the journey. Trippy. Sweet Tooth is good. I still haven't seen it. Man, maybe that might be worth watching. There you go. It ain't official till you sing it. You know it. One more rip. One more rip. I gotta start at laying. I gotta talk to Mike the Bike and make a Dead on Dave album. It'll be painful, but Mike's used to pain. He can deal with it. One more rip. One more rip. I want to kill everybody. You watch that Baby Reindeer shit yet? No. That I haven't seen yet. I've for some reason I have thought about watching Madam Web. Now, the movie tanked, and I really couldn't figure out why, because it seems like it has a good cast, seems like it's got an interesting premise. I watched the trailer. I didn't really know what it was about, if I'm being completely honest. I just kind of heard things, but I didn't really know what. I was like, huh? Until you see it, you don't really visualize it. Basically, it's jungle Spider-Men. Yep. Spider-Man-like figures that live in the jungle. They protect a spider that can bite you and turn you into a Spider-Man, essentially. And this lady is looking for this spider, and this guy tries to kill her for the spider, and the spider ends up biting her after he shot her, but she was pregnant, late pregnant. So the baby gets Superman powers, or Spider-Man powers. Jungle Spider-Man powers. Brazilian jungle Spider-Man powers. That's what I understand the movie's about. I am not impressed. I don't know what I am. It's not that I'm not impressed, but I'm more confused than I am anything else. Like, what do you do with that? When you see it, it's really ridiculous looking. Like the jungle Spider-Men are ridiculous looking. It's so, like, how are they not sued? Is that Disney? Is that, I mean, is it a, it is, that's what it's supposed to be, Madam Web. Yeah, wait, that is that is what that is, right? That's Marvel, right? I think that's Madam, I just think I didn't realize that was an actual superhero movie. And I think it is. I think it's a Marvel superhero movie. I'm really stupid. So maybe I should watch it. Maybe it's worth watching. Did they announce Iron Man 4? No, fuck off. My damn. Is it a Marvel movie? It is. What is this? Who made this? Who made this movie? Production. Who made this shit? Yo, what the fuck? Who made this movie? Is it Marvel? Okay, it is Marvel. Made by Yes. Okay, good. All right. At least I'm going to watch this now because it's not just a Spider-Man ripoff. It's supposed to be Spider-Man. Okay. I wasn't sure. It was so weird. I didn't know that's what it was. All right. I'm going to have to watch that. Okay. Rippy dippy doo, rippy dippy da day. Have a great night, everybody. I appreciate you. I hope you have a fantastic night. If you don't have your license, go get it. Because if I have it, you don't have an excuse. Go get it. No excuses. Good night.